What's going on, guys? Back today with another video. Today is Monday, August 27. It is 7 o'clock at night. Got a late start to this vlog. It's really bright, even with this visor. I don't know why, but my eyes are very sensitive to brightness. I asked the ophthalmologist or whatever there is, optometrist. I asked her why that is, and she's like, "That's just how you were made." I'm like, "Oh, thank you." So, and I think she said something about my blue eyes or something. I don't know. So, long story short, last night I went out to my garage to grab, I think this guy, what I'm holding you with, and I came back in and I pressed the garage door remote to close the garage because it's easier for us to go out there, or go in the house, turn on the garage, or open the garage, go out, and then come back in and close the garage. So I pressed the button when I came back in. I know I did because I remembered I did, but I didn't go back to check to make sure it actually closed the garage. So today around 5:45, my fiance wakes up and she's like, or 5:45, yeah. She went to look outside for some reason, and she noticed the motion light that I installed in a different video was on, and that stays on for 5 minutes. And she goes outside and notices the garage door is open. She does a quick scan, doesn't see anything missing, tells me about it before I go to work. I go into the garage real quick, and I don't see anything missing. All my tools are there, my saws are there, but they're secured in place essentially. You need to... Anyway, you need some stuff to get those out of there. And so then I'm looking, I'm like, oh, nothing's gone. All right, cool, we lucked out. Then I'm looking at my miter saw, and I noticed something weird about it. If you go back to Saturday, I had a blanket over that saw, and the purpose of that blanket is to keep it clean. It works good but mainly it's so that if the garage door is open and people are driving by, they can't see what's under it. But the blanket was gone. Like, gone. On Saturday, I had planned on smoking a cigar out there, so I had a cigar on top of the blanket, and then I also had a lighter on top of the blanket. And I looked on the ground, and both of them are on the ground. My fiance was still in the house, and I called her, and I'm like, "Hey, did you take the blanket off the miter saw to maybe wash it or something?" I don't know. She's like, "No." I'm like, "Well, text your dad, see if he did, because maybe he took it to move some stuff with to protect it." I don't know. And he eventually got back to her saying no, that he didn't take it either. I didn't move it. It was there on Saturday. So long story short, someone went into my garage either by way of force, but there was no forced entry on the door or the side door, or they got in because I didn't close the garage, and I should have checked that. But, so long story short, all they took was a blanket. It was like a very old comforter, full of sawdust. They took that. And so we're thinking, was it some homeless guy that, needed to keep warm and just wanted the blanket? Which is fine by me. I just wish he would have left a note so I'm not freaking the hell out that someone got in and took something, and they had access to this other stuff and didn't take it. So, I don't know. So anyways, long story short, I'm going to Home Depot to get some other things to help mitigate any chance that if someone gets in there, that they're staying there. We're also looking into a home security system. I guess when my fiance was at Sam's Club, they had this $35 a month, all this equipment included, no installation charge, all that stuff. So that sounds good. They have alarms and motion sensors and a camera in your door. We're looking into that. So that way, if any mother trucker gets in there that is hell-bent on stealing more than a blanket, they'll be in for a rude awakening. But yeah, just a blanket. It's like they took it just to F with me, ha, this loser left his garage door open, we're just gonna take his blanket. So that way he'll notice it and be like, "Oh my god," and then we can watch him on YouTube freak the hell out about it. But I'm not freaking out. Totally fine. It is a little scary though. Someone went into my personal space. But luckily everything else is pretty well secured. So, yep, on my way to Home Depot, I'm also going to pick up the other 2x4s while I'm there that I need to rip down. So, 7 o'clock, you're going to see me install some security setup stuff and rip some more 2x4s down. And then I can finally get to the glue up too. So, alright guys, I'll take you along for the ride. Sorry for the 5 minutes of rambling, but I needed to get that off my chest. So, see ya! Alright guys, back from Home Depot. I installed all those new security updates. I deemed it not necessary to go through them with you guys in case one of you or who stole the blanket. Did you? Did you? If you stole the blanket, you can put it on my porch tonight. I will not be offended. So I'm not going to go through what I did do. That would be stupid to broadcast that to the world, it seems. So you are in for a surprise if you come back. Yeah, I'm talking to you. I know who did it. Just kidding, I don't. But I do. So, yeah, so I didn't film that, but I did install it. I got more 2x4s as well, 7 of them. They're in my garage now. Tomorrow, you'll see the video of me ripping them down, and I might be able to get one glue up because I'm doing it in sections, just so they're easier to handle. So you might see a glue up tomorrow. I gotta see. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yeah, you might see a glue up then. So, thank you for watching. Sorry this didn't include a lot of trade stuff. Oh, also, one thing I forgot to mention earlier is that after I realized the blanket was gone, my neighbor texted me while I was at work and informed me that our neighbor across the street, people came to his house. Like, I didn't tell her any of this about my blanket or nothing. People went to his house and one night unscrewed all of the screws to his outdoor television on his patio. Then, for some reason, came back the next night and took the TV. Like, I don't know how he knows they did it in 2 separate occasions, but that neighbor today went to Best Buy and bought like $700 worth of camera gear. We are currently looking into ADT. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts or opinions on ADT, if it's worth it, if something else is better than that. Let me know. One requirement is to have cameras that are motion censored. That way we can view it anywhere in the world that we are to see what's going on. Yeah, so let me know in the comments if you like ADT. I don't, again, understand why someone would steal a blanket. Maybe he's homeless. I don't know. So, you guys have a good night. I will see you on the next video. See ya!
Me up inside like the 4th of July. Whenever you're around, I always seem to smile. And people ask me how. Well, you're